Whoa, 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 whoa. Yesterday, Keir popped up on the screen, said we're off to war like it's some grand scene. Boots on the ground in his robotic tone, while the country muttered, mate, get a damn backbone. Why fight for a kingdom that's falling apart, where the NHS wheezes like a clapped out card, where the trains don't run and the bins aren't cleared? But sure, send the troops is all a little bit weird. Can't get a dentist, can't get a GP, but somehow we're ready for World War III. The potholes alone could swallow a tank, but off we march. Cheers, Prime Minister, thanks. So sign me up, Keir, I'll march with pride, fight for a nation that's hollow inside. Wave that flag while the roof caves in, we're the coalition, the unwilling within. If this is the call, then the call's gone wrong, but hey, at least it makes a cracking song.
We voted to leave, but we're drifting back slow. The EU applauding the Brexit death blow. No ballots, no questions, no what do you think? Just a quiet little shuffle back over the brink.
Macron pops up with his dramatic flair, Carney backstage practicing his stare. Three leaders insisting they're steering the ship, while the rest of us cling to a half-broken grip. The country's exhausted, the mood's turning sour, but they pose for the cameras like they're still in power. They shout, "Uni duty, stand and fight," while the rest of us mutter, "You first, mate, right?" So sign me up, Keir, I'll march through rain, fight for a land that forgets my name. Wave that flag while the cracks run deep, we're the coalition unwilling to leap. If this is the plan, then the plan's all wrong, but at least the chorus still hits strong.
The briefings are quiet, the allies look pale. It feels like the hammer of the final coffin nail. The public just sighs like a pensioner queue. Why us again? Haven't we suffered enough too?
The services crumble, the taxes climb high, but sure, send the troops, don't ask us why. Schools collapse and the roads are a joke, but we're ready for war, mate, take another toke. The country's on hold, morale running thin, but the leaders keep marching like they're destined to win. They shout duty, honor, stand and fight, while the rest of us wonder who turned out the light. Don't worry, they say, we've got this in hand. Bold words considering the state of the land. Hospitals buckle, councils go bust, but sure, send the troops and leadership we trust. They promise us glory, they promise us might, but can't even promise the bins go out tonight. If courage is needed, we've got a boatload. Just be sure the war is for our own postcode.
And what are the soldiers, the lads and the crew? They're asking the same things the rest of us do. Fight for what exactly, and who's got our back, when the armor is ancient and funding's off track?
The barracks are moldy, the pay's barely fair, but the leaders shout forward from comfortable chairs. They talk about sacrifice, duty and grit, but never seem keen to be part of it. So sign me up, Keir, I'll shoulder the load, fight for a country stuck in maintenance mode. Wave that flag while the seams come undone, we're the coalition unwilling to run. If this is the future, then pour me a pint, 'cause satire's the only thing keeping us right.
So here's to the leaders who march from afar, who shout from the podium but don't raise the bar, who promise us glory, who promise us peace, but can't even promise the potholes we'll see.
If war is the answer, then what's the question? 'Cause the country's in need of a whole new direction, but until that day comes, we'll sing loud and strong. Coalition of the unwilling, still tagging along.